Hey everyone, be honest with me for a second. Do you ever feel like you have got this massive burning ambition inside of you? You dream big, you plan big, you want to achieve incredible things, but then when it comes to actually doing the work, you just don't. You hit the snooze button instead of the gym, you scroll on your phone instead of working on that project, and suddenly another day, week, and month goes by. And those ambitions feel further away than ever. If that sounds like you, then congratulations. You are exactly where I was and where countless others are. And trust me, you are not alone. Stick with me because in the next few minutes, we are going to tackle this head on and figure out how to bridge that gap between ambition and action. So, the main question is, why does this happen? Why do we have these amazing aspirations but then get stuck in a rut of inaction? It's not because you are inherently flawed or incapable. It's because of a simple yet powerful psychological trap we fall into. First off, we often get overwhelmed by the sheer size of our ambition. We look at that massive goal, starting a business, writing a book, getting in good shape, and it feels like climbing Mount Everest in flip flops. It's so big, so daunting that our brain just goes, nope, too much effort. Let's just watch another episode of Big Boss instead. Secondly, we fall into the trap of perfectionism. We tell ourselves, I can't start until everything is perfect, or I need to know every single step before I take the first action. The truth is, perfection is the enemy of progress. Waiting for perfect conditions means you will never start. And finally, there is the sneaky villain of instant gratification. Our brains are wired for immediate rewards. Social media scrolling, watching TV, eating junk food. This gives us quick hits of dopamine. Working towards a long term goal, that reward is delayed, and our brain often chooses the easy one immediate pleasure over hard future gains. So, how do we break free from this cycle? The secret isn't some magic pill or a sudden burst of superhuman willpower. It's about understanding that momentum is your best friend. And how do you build momentum? One tiny consistent step at a time. You don't build a skyscraper by putting up the roof first. You lay one brick, then another, then another. Your ambitions are the skyscrapers. Your actions are the bricks. Here is how to actually do it. First, shrink your goal to small steps. Take the first massive ambition and break it down into smallest possible actions you can take today. If you want to write a book, don't say, I will write for 2 hours. Say, I will open the document and type one sentence or few sentences. If you want to get fit, don't say, I will run 5k. Say, I will put on my running shoes. Make it so small, so easy that your brain can't argue with it. Second, the 5-minute rule. Once you have committed to that tiny step, tell yourself you only have to do it for 5 minutes. That's it. Anyone can do something for 5 minutes, right? Often, what happens is that once you start, those 5 minutes turn into 10, then 20, then an hour because you have overcome the inertia. The hardest part is always starting. Third, celebrate the small wins. Did you work on that project for 5 minutes? Celebrate it. Acknowledge that you took actions. This positive reinforcement trains your brain to associate actions with reward, making it easier to start next time. Fourth, consistency over intensity. It's far better to do something small every single day than to attempt a massive effort once a month and burn out. 5 minutes of focused daily work will always outperform intense bursts. Consistency builds habit, and habits are what ultimately drive your ambition forward. This isn't about becoming a robot who loves every moment of hard work. It's about understanding that motivation often follows action, not the other way around. You don't wait to feel motivated to start. You start and then the motivation comes. Imagine the feeling of looking back a month from now or a year from now and seeing how those tiny, consistent actions have snowballed into significant progress towards your biggest dreams. That's the power of overcoming the ambition laziness paradox. You are ambitious. That's your superpower. Now it's time to channel that ambition not into overwhelming plans but into incredibly small actionable steps. So, here is your challenge for today. Pick one ambition you have been putting off and then identify the absolute smallest steps you can take towards it. Just one and commit to doing it for just 5 minutes. That's all. No excuses, no perfectionism, just 5 minutes of action. Let me know in the comments below what that small step is for you. I would love to hear it. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more content on leveling up your life, and share it with someone else who might be an ambitious dreamer stuck in a lazy rut. Remember, your biggest dreams are waiting for you to take that first step, that first tiny step. You have got this. I will see you in the next video.